All right, I'm getting word that we are getting ready to get started with our next run. The next one, again, is going to be I'm going to die if I don't eat sushi. And it's being run by somebody I know pretty well, everybody's favorite cyborg bunny, mkcyborg, otherwise known as Mech. So I'm very excited to see this run. So let's see what we got.
Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. My name is mkcyborg. I'm a streamer, writer, and a gamer. And this is I'm Going to Die If I Don't Eat Sushi. This came out like 2 or 3 years ago, and it's a very silly little platformer game. You might have seen in a few different places, like GDQ as well. It's also got a sequel called Sushi Soul Universe, and I'm going to be doing an 80% run of the game. But yeah, time is going to start as soon as I click new game in 3, 2, 1, go. But yeah, we start with a bit of a tutorial. We just gotta grab sushi. And yes, our guy does have some very good voice lines in the game. He does have voice lines for Japanese as well, the game's original language, but also. Yeah, it's just the game sort of quickly explain up. And now we have a life bar, and you gotta keep it up by grabbing sushi, otherwise we die, as the game kind of tells us. And also, there's another one of the very good voice lines. Gochiso-sama. Anyway, time for story. Yeah. Yeah, I've been here a few times in the past. I think some of the games I've played include a minute and, trying to remember what else, but this is definitely experience, but, uh-oh. And also, I should mention that the voice acting is automatically Japanese for the cutscenes, so. You get a bit of Japanese either way. If you have it set to Japanese, I think his in-game, his sort of, the voice he uses when you're running around is actually the Japanese voice, but we got the handy English one instead. Yep, someone's trying to destroy the concept of sushi. Oh. Oh. Yeah, dude, Ian said, don't need to get sushi back. Oh.
Oh, hang on just a moment. We have to take a brief break. We've got a few things that we're working on here. So do not worry, we will be back very, very shortly. Our tech team is hard at work doing their own speed running of addressing things that may or may not come up that we need to. So shout out to the tech team. Heck yeah to them. In the meantime, hey chat, do you like prizes? Do you like prizes? Well, if you do, well, thanks to the incredible generosity of our Fastest First community, we are thrilled to offer a different assortment of prizes as well as a unique grand prize for each day throughout the event. On day 2 today, cumulative donations of at least $50 during the stream will automatically qualify you to win our day 2 grand prize, a giant Cavendish Balatro Perler donated by the Scuba Pup. This perler is 18 inches long by 13.5 inches wide and features one of the community's favorite jokers. Additional prizes are available as well if you make a single donation of at least $25. For a full list of the prizes available each day, use the command !prizes in chat. And alongside prizes, we've got some fantastic sponsors as well. One of them that I'm very particularly excited about is the Dragon Roast Coffee. For no particular reason. I mean, just cause, Team Fastest Furs is proud to welcome Dragon Roast Coffee as an event sponsor for Fall Fest 2024. Dragon Roast Coffee is a dedicated coffee for gamers and the gaming community. Their small, passionate team puts their hearts into roasting coffee to order, and each batch is roasted with the mythical heat of dragon fire, infusing a touch of enchantment in every sip. Use the command exclamation point coffee in chat for a link to their website, dragonroast.coffee. While shopping, enter the promo code FALLFEST at checkout for 10% off your order. Plus, for each 12-ounce bag of coffee purchased, Dragon Roast Coffee will donate $5 directly to Trans Lifeline. All right, I'm getting word that our tech team has done their magic and we're ready to resume the run. So let's jump back over to Mac.
Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Things seem to be working better, but yeah, like we said, basically just gotta go into this place, go help save Sushi. So let's get going. Oh, soy. And right here, what we have is basically like the main central hub area. We got different stages we gotta go to collect Sushi souls, which, are basically like Mario stars and all that. And that's our first stage right there. Oh yeah. And yeah, more of these open up as you get Sushi souls. I think in total we need to get 15 before the final stage unlocks. And first stage. I'm going to die if I don't eat sushi. But yeah, each stage in this game has basically 3 different goals you can have. There's collect a certain number of sushi. There's collect 8 like red clam cell sushi, I think the game calls it. And then there's reach the end while collecting sushi to stay alive. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly how many stages there are in total off the top of my head, but there are also like some secret stages which are somewhat hidden. We'll be showing off a few of those during the run as well. Also, there's a shop we have where you can like buy some little skills you can use, but we're not going to buy any just yet. We need to wait a bit before we can get those. And now here's the second stage where you just gotta reach the goal while keeping your health up. There's a, I do know in like some of the top speedruns, there's a way you can just like get to the center of the lake and bounce up, but we're just gonna take the safe path this time. We just run up this way, ride the platform up, and it gets the fox this way. And yeah, I think the speedrun holders like for this like 20 minutes, I'd say. A little bit under, I think, but yeah, definitely pretty fast. But now we're gonna now we unlocked a new set of stages in a new world. Over in the city here, but we're not heading there right away. There's a couple of stages that are hidden but in the back here we're gonna go to first. Just got a platform up here. Here's first one. Oh. And what the game calls the mysterious stage. I'm going to die if I don't eat. Or to put it another way, it's basically like those stages from Super Mario Sunshine, those bonus stages. Oh. Also, right, if platforms fall. I'm dead. You do get a very good voice line, though, from dying, at least. I'm going to die if I don't eat. But yeah. Yeah, don't forget those platforms fall, so you gotta be real quick on these ones. Like, yeah, I can't stand them to grab the sushi, but if you go too far, you fall. But and I'm not like a pro at the game, so there's gonna be 1 or 2 deaths at the very least. Right, now through here, I think there's one more secret stage, and we can start moving on to the town stages. This one is right behind this building here. There we go. And in this stage, you get introduced to green sushi, which actually hurts us if we grab it. Also, oops, yeah, I was moving around the mouse a bit too much there. I'm dead. Yeah, basically, you just want to run straight ahead and not like go to the side or anything. So we're just gonna touch the mouse for this one. It's so good, I'm going crazy. But yeah, touching the green sushi will hurt us and also cause us to get knocked around a bit, which is probably the more dangerous part about the stage. Oh, ooh, that was a close one. Yeah, if we ran into the ones that were flying around, we would probably got knocked off, but now we're moving on to the city. Just gotta... There we go. Yep. Anyway, how about some pizza, folks? Just kidding.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, this is Sushi Town, not pizza. But yeah, basically we gotta grab these little... what the game calls red clam sushi that we gotta grab. Kind of like 8 red coins, like from old Mario 64, but... They do like make that weird little trumpeting noise or whatever when you get close enough as well to help you find them. As well as also, you know, the fact you can sort of see the pillar of light they emit. And there should be one here. Oh, whoops, I missed that one over there. I haven't gotten too much practice with it, but it's still... I've got a decent bet. And besides, you've got more time to hear his voice lines and all that. But there we go. Sushi, I ate it. Like one of those good old inspirational memes you see. Right, next up we have the city stage 3 we've got to go to. Oh, or right, actually city 1 I think is the one we wanted.
I'm going to die if I don't eat sushi.
Yeah, this is just another collect enough sushi mission. Yeah, I'm not like super knowledgeable about all the routes in these stages, especially since a lot of them are basically in the same-ish locations, but we can make it work. And I do have to say, I'm not exactly sure what the difference is in difficulty-wise. I'm guessing like either more sushi you have to get in these stages or that the health goes down quicker. One of the two, but...
It's still good. Apologize.
Yeah, we just got a few more. Can't quite reach that without the spring, but...
I ate it.
But right, now in a minute I think we're going to be seeing a cutscene as soon as we get out of the stage.
Would that be an alright time to read some donations?
Yeah, we can. This is a cutscene where we meet the villain, basically.
Oh, if this is an important one, we can hold off.
No, no, it's okay. You can talk over it. Besides, we have subtitles.
All right, sounds good. Well, we've gotten some food-related donations here. I've got one here from Oasis for $5 that says, I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to die if I don't eat pizza. I mean, it's not sushi, but you know what? I can agree with that. We also have a $5 donation from Psycho Vulpus saying, it might be stereotypical for a fox, but I love fried tofu sushi. Is that stereotypical for a fox?
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'm not savvy enough on foxes. And then we've got one last one here saying, from Possum Coffee for $10 saying, for my Civ buddy.
Nice.
So thank you all for those donations. Super generous. And all of them did pick an incentive to become the Rhythm Dog Tour.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Rhythm Doctor later on. I wanted to do. Although I wasn't sure how good of a speedrun game was these, since I think there's only like 1 or 2 little things you can do speed up besides just going fast in the menus, so glad someone else was able to pick it up as well. But yeah, anyway, back there we saw the villain of the game who wants to destroy Sushi, and yeah, we're back in the forest again, just doing this stage quickly. And it's basically like the last one, except it's all missing, there's some green sushi ghosts around. I'd like to... I assume that the green sushi is like wasabi or something, but... Then again, I feel like this guy would like wasabi anyway. Wasabi sushi anyway. He's just that much of a sushi fan. Oh. I thought I could tank that or get by.
I'm dead.
But yeah, I remember in like my original run, I just kept going around the lake, but you can get a few more if you just go back that way quickly.
I'm going to die if I don't eat sushi. Sushi, it's too good, man.
I'm loving seeing all the chat participation in the voice lines.
I know, they are some very good voice lines. Yeah, sadly, the Japanese version just get the Japanese voice lines, which are good but with how emotional they get, but there's something you miss about the Hammy voice lines, I gotta say. Especially... Yeah, especially, I ate it! But now we're about halfway till unlocking the final stage, so now we're finally gonna go get one of those... Go to that shop over here. And we're gonna pick up the air dash. But yeah, now by pressing space, we can dash forward. There's a little thing about where if you, depending on when you land, you can actually stop for a second, but... Anyway, time for class, everyone. And today we're going to be learning about... Oh god!
I'm going to die if I don't eat sushi.
And I can still see, like, the guy just lying there like he's like a cardboard cutout.
Impossible.
But yeah, can't have a Japanese game without, like, a high school. Nope. We've got, like... Yeah, definitely one of the more tight missions in this area, just given that we're just running around like a school, but... There we go. And yeah, we're gonna have like 2 more school stages, a secret stage, and we're gonna move on to some stages which will, let's say, it'll require a bit of an explanation as to the dev's previous games, but... Alright. Now we're moving on to School 3, which is called Suspicious Person on the Roof. This is where we introduce where those guys we saw in that cutscene start showing up. Basically, they just shoot green sushi out. And yeah, the voice lines are also in Japanese if you're playing in Japanese. But here they just keep saying, don't allow sushi as they shoot green sushi at us. Up, 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 up. Yeah, I getting a little caught up on the physics on that one, but... We're gonna try again. Anyway, time to run the school again.
I'm going to die if I don't eat sushi.
And also, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm pretty sure this character is like a stock Unity asset because I'm pretty sure I saw him in that game Chained Together as one of the models, the characters you could play as. It's one of those sort of rage games you see on streams a lot where it's like you have 4 characters who are chained together and you have to have them climb up out of hell, from what I remember seeing.
Well, clearly they went to the underworld because they didn't eat enough sushi.
Oh yeah, clearly. Yeah, they're sushi haters, they had to go. Oh. Almost lost there, but... There we go. Yeah, and those guys are still still shouting over... Or, it's just because we're close. But right, now we unlock the next world. Which is... Again, I'll sort of explain it a bit when you get there, but... It's definitely not one if you don't understand the context. Oh. Right, stage 1. Yeah, I don't want to actually run through. I want to waste several seconds of watching a guy explode and having to exit out. But this one is pretty much like school stage 1, except that we don't have the sushi haters here. Also, I do want to grab these. So basically same thing, but just a tiny bit easier. You guys don't have to worry about running out of health as much. There's still the issue of the platforms, but that's probably not as bad. There we go. Oh. And see school. We're out of here. We're going to a secret stage now. And let me just remember where it is quickly. It's right over here. Yep, here it is. So I may be wrong, but I think this is based off of this stage is based off of some sort of Japanese thing where you eat sushi off someone's body. I forget the exact name of it, but I feel like this might be what the stage is sort of themed after. Again, probably not 100% sure, but if this is what they're going for, but I think it might have been. And rest over here. Yeah, I only have to eat sushi there and plus green sushi, but now these next stages, they require a bit of an explanation, so... One of those previous games is a game called PN, spelled P-I-E-N. Basically, it's a game of... Sort of one of those silly horror games where it's about, like, these yellow men wearing these little sad faces they're chasing after you in the dark. And it's supposed PN is apparently supposed to be like a Japanese slang term for a crying face, like that cutesy crying face. And yeah, those dancing guys there are basically the monster in the game. And this music you're hearing here is basically like a big thumping remix of the sort of theme of that game. And one of the best speedruns, they actually like use one of those dancing guys to like launch up into the air right toward the goal, but I don't think that's a little bit beyond my skill level, so we're just taking the normal route. Try not to go by all these sad emojis. Yeah, I think I know this game also, as well as PN, because Manly Badass Hero played on his channel. He does like a lot of horror games and such, and this was also he also played this back when it was just in Japanese, and officially just known as Sushi Soul, which is also the name of the sequel. But well, the sequel's called Sushi Soul Universe, which is basically like this game but with multiverse stuff. I think we have just one stage after this one, which is in this area. Nope. Missed that one. There it is. And also, PN also got a sequel called Paon, P-A-O-N, which I think it's supposed to be a pun on like an elephant noise, I think, if I remember correctly. But you know, the more you know about these sorts of silly games and the other games their devs made. But yeah, we have like 3 more stages after this one, and then the finale. But yeah, that 15 door there is one we want to go through after it. After the PN house.
I'm going to die if I don't eat sushi.
But yeah, sometimes those Japanese shitpost games can be weird. I remember on Percentage's little show, Don't Make Us Bored, I played a English localization of a game called Hamu Hamu, which came out in like 2000. It was done by Hilltop. Oh. Yeah, this stage can be tough because of the physics on the little pouty faces. Definitely a very silly game if you haven't seen it. I think I just remember seeing it on like Blue Sky or Twitter with Hilltop just showing that they did like a localization of it in like 4 days, and I thought it was a pretty funny little game, and I just tried it out. It was definitely very silly. Definitely like has some old school design sensibilities, like having mouse controls only in a small window, but it was fun. Okay, now the last 2 stages were the big finale, so these are the ones where we start really getting into like some tech and glitches. And this is basically like what the game calls the real world, aka some traditional Japanese village. Just kicking in their doors, demanding sushi. But what we're gonna try and do is go up here. Oh. Oh. Well, I say that, but yeah. So you see that barrier there? It's, as you can see, there's a pretty decent opening there, and what we want to do is try and worm our way in there so we can climb up onto the roof where the goal is. Otherwise, you have to sort of take the long way around. But, you know, we're going fast, so we gotta try it for that one. Oh. Yeah, the air controls are a little bit messy, but... And it's definitely precision technique, but... You can save a lot of time on the stage if you do that. Otherwise, you have to like go through the left alley, go up. There's some platforms there we have to go across, and then go across the other roof to get there, but... Oh, I think we got it. There we go. Yeah, only 8 seconds that time with doing the trick properly. And for this next trick, we're just gonna have to like run across the rooftop we're not supposed to get to, but... Yep. Yeah, the final stage, series sushi shortage. Well, other than the big finale. So we're just gonna use this cart here, jump up here, and we're just gonna run across the rooftop. Oh. Oh, yeah, I went a little too far there, but...
I'm dead.
But let's do skin, yeah. Yeah, there's like an invisible wall there as well that got me cut up there, but...
Sushi!
No, so close.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm dead!
Yeah, close enough. This isn't hot dogs, horseshoes, or hand grenades, so close enough unfortunately doesn't matter here. But...
I'm going to die if I don't eat sushi!
And of course, the big thing is that if you land when you're dashing, you just sort of stop for a second, which is also a problem. Oh, come on, come on. There we go.
I ate it!
Yeah, it looks like you have like 8.50 seconds of life normally, starting from a full bar. But now we're going to go into another section where we can read donations if we have any.
Perfect, because we do.
Nice.
We have a few of them here. So first off, we have Anisep with $10 donation and a very important message saying, "I donate it." Very nice. We also have an anonymous donation for $50. Thank you so much for that. With another very important and poignant comment of, "I ate it." Very nice.
Nice.
And one additional, we have a $5 donation from Reddick. Thank you very much, saying, "Great, now I want sushi for lunch." You know, me too.
Awesome. Is that all of them?
That is all of the donations that we have right now, and thank you all very much for those. Keep them coming.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Let me know if you did or did not eat it.
Okay, nice. But yeah, basically we're just getting to see who the villain is, and it's actually your brother, and apparently Sushi eating it just sort of forces you to have to eat more to actually survive, but... And naturally our brother who's come back from the dead is pretty unhappy about all that, wants to destroy Sushi. So naturally we're gonna have to fight our uni asset palette swap brother. Yeah, he's just gonna be giving a big old speech and all that. But it's gonna be about half a minute left until we can start going again and get into the big final battle. But yeah, sadly we can't skip the cutscenes here at all, but they're pretty good. They're pretty funny here, at least, so they're worth watching.
They have very expressive faces.
Yeah.
You can really feel their emotion.
Yeah, these stalking the assets are very powerful emotion. And now time to fight.
I'm going to die if I don't eat.
Yeah, sadly our brother doesn't speak in English at all, so. And I lied, we actually can't win this fight. And actually that's the same in Sushi Soul Universe as well, where the first fight you can't win, but now he's won. Sushi's he's getting Thanos snapped. Well, not even Thanos snapped, but just vanishing. And so do we, but... Oh wait, just a normal day. Just another nice day in the park. And we have to eat sushi, whatever that is. But we don't have sushi anymore, so you gotta get something else. How about some chikuwa? Not sure. Apparently they're like bamboo rings or whatever. I'm not sure what exactly they are, Japanese food-wise, but let's just grab some. We ate it, but oh. And yeah, I think that subtitle there got a little mixed up there. He was saying something else, but yeah, he's still feeling something's missing, but what could it be? But of course, it's sushi. Chikuwa's good, but it's nothing compared to sushi. He has the title drop. Well, if you're playing a Japanese version, in this case, yeah, Japanese version was originally called Sushi Soul, which is how I found the game on Manly Badass Heroes channel, but now there's a new game name, but hey bro, we're back. And simple. And now we've got to show them why we're here, because if there is no sushi, we have to become sushi. New hat unlocked. And now we've unlocked the final stage. Right over on that lake there. And we get the game's theme song again. I gotta say, I'm not sure the exact musician who did the theme song or not, but I'm pretty sure I imagine it's the same one who did like the theme song for PN as well, the little one we saw here at the beginning of the stages. But here we're just battling our brother again, but this time we actually can win it by collecting the sushi. And we still have our awesome hat again. See, our brother's gonna be shooting the green sushi at us while we're trying to grab the sushi here. Oh. Oh. Also, we don't have our dash in this stage, I should also mention. But yeah, every time we grab sushi, we get a bit bigger, which I should mention makes it easier to get sushi, but the controls are a little bit jank, I should mention, because your guy getting bigger, it does make things a little bit janky, but not a ton, but it does make it a little bit hard to, like, if you're going for, like, a PB or whatever, but, oh. And yeah, once it gets, like, 30, we get to a new map. And also, I should mention our health bar depletes very slowly in this stage, it seems, as well. Because, you know, we got the sushi soul and all that, but time is going to come up as soon as we get the last little sushi soul for beating the stage. In other words, when our character says, "Yatta-te!" No. Oh. Yeah, like here, it's like really slippery as well. Also, our brother's just gone into like tornado mode as well. Oh. Like, yeah, like getting caught up on something, so. In a really good speedrun, you definitely want to try and keep like get the last sushi together, but time is going to be in just a tiny bit. As soon as it counts over to 17. And time.
GG.
Thanks. Yeah, subtitles don't catch everything they say, but for some reason, but we still know what's going on. Sushi tornado, go! But yeah, that was I'm Going to Die If I Don't Eat Sushi. Very silly and fun little game. There's more stage than this that we've seen, of course, but a lot of fun. Gotta thank like Percenture and stuff for checking out games like these. These are real fun, and also mainly Badass here for being one to get me to first see this game. And of course the Fast First community. And while I'm plugging stuff, I should also mention that we're going to be releasing Season 3 of the podcast I've helped do some script writing for, The Adventures of the Fox and the Fedora. We have a lot of good folks there, including Justin Andy is one of the characters. We have Rhythm Bastard, who's done a song for and is doing another song. And we've also had Sky Blue Arts do like the season posters for all three of these. She's the one who did that cool shirt for us this year in Fastest First, but yeah, real excited to start up again. We also got Sean Block as a guest voice actor, by the way, so that's super awesome. As well as Sly Coopers as well. Can't forget that. But yeah, hope you all had fun.
All right, thanks, Mech, for everything. Your run was fantastic, and we all had a great time with the voice lines and going along with those. So thanks so much. All right, everybody. That was I'm Going to Die If I Don't Eat Sushi. And you know what? I think we all ate it on that one. So we are Fastest Furs, and you're watching Fastest Furs Fall Fest 2024 in support of Trans Lifeline. The mission of Trans Lifeline is to connect trans people to the community support and resources that they need to survive and thrive. They envision a world where trans people have the connection, economic security, and care that everyone needs and deserves. Free of police, emergency responders, and prisons that disproportionately inflict violence and mistreatment on trans individuals. Since 2014, Trans Lifeline operators have answered over 100,000 calls from their peers, and we fully support the mission of Trans Lifeline to help and empower trans people through the power of community and shared lived experience. To learn more, please visit www.translifeline.org. And coming up here, we're going to take a quick break so that we can get set up for our next run. So hang back very, very soon. So chat, did you eat it or did you die? Let me know one or the other. Ian Keats is dead? Well, rip. That's a shame. Yoshi ate it. Scuba Pup ate it. Nudge is dead. Well, hi Nudge. I'm sorry to hear that you just arrived and you're already dead. Heck. I'm very excited for this next one coming up too with Spider Fox with Brossentia. How we looking with that bid war, by the way? Spider versus Ladybug, the rolling bid war. Remember, this is a slightly different bid war because it's going to be swapping back and forth depending on which one is in the lead, and you can continuously donate to that bid war all throughout the run, and we encourage you to do that to make it so that Bro has to, on the fly, swap between Spider Fox and Ladybug Fox. And it looks like right now Ladybug is still in the lead. Oh wow, we just had a 10 gift sub bomb from Tuaulo. Thank you so much for that gift sub bomb. And remember, any bits or subs that you donate or that you pick up during this run or during any Fastest Furs events does help Fastest Furs continue to operate for awesome events like this one and any that are done in the future. Thank you so much. So if you're new here, if you've just arrived and you're not sure what you're watching, Team Fastest Furs is a community of furry speedrunners that are welcoming and open to all. We currently host 2 charity speedrun marathons per year in the spring and fall and support ongoing community events throughout the year, such as our Fastest Furs Community Showcase series. Whether you're an active speedrunner or just someone who's curious about the hobby or our events, you can join us on our Discord by using the command !Discord in chat. So hey chat, do you like Fastest Furs online and wish that there was more that you could check out as far as Fastest Furs goes? Maybe even if it came out of virtual space and manifested in the real world? Well, we're happy to share that we will be returning to Furry Weekend Atlanta in 2025 for another in-person speedrunning event, and we would love to see you there. FWA 2025 will take place in Atlanta, Georgia from May 8th through the 11th, 2025. You can register today to take advantage of early bird pricing as well as browse hotel and other travel options. Use the command !FWA for a link to the event site or visit www.furryweekend.com.